You might have seen a sideshow hypnotist force their audiences to do bizarre things, but for Julie Rice, hypnosis is no staged gimmick. A clinical hypnotherapist, Rice uses hypnotherapy to treat a wide range of conditions, from sugar addiction to stage fright. However, many of her clients seek hypnotherapy to help quit smoking.
Early 30s would be the average, where they suddenly think this isn't cool anymore, this is starting to affect me, it's become such a bad habit, I can't get rid of it on my own. I've tried Champix, I've tried patches, and I'm almost like a last resort.
Although about a third of Australians say they are ex-smokers, tobacco companies still earn $2.8 billion a year in revenue. Of the 2.7 million Australians who still smoke daily, some, like father of two Alan Matheson, are trying hypnotherapy as a last resort way to quit smoking.
You're concentrating on his voice, what he's telling you, and a lot of what he's telling you is reinforcing why you're giving up, your reasons for giving up.
A smoker since aged 14, 48-year-old Matheson desperately wants to quit smoking so he can pursue his passion for trekking overseas. Although hypnotherapy did not work when he tried it last year, Matheson says it was because he was not mentally prepared to quit and now wants to focus on his hiking dreams to help him quit when he tries hypnotherapy again.
I would highly recommend hypnotherapy. I would try it again myself.
Whilst many perceive hypnosis as little more than a party trick, a recent US study suggests hypnotherapy may be more effective than nicotine replacement therapies, like gum and patches. Recruiting 164 recently hospitalized smokers at a Massachusetts hospital, the study found 37% of those using hypnotherapy had abstained from smoking after 6 months, compared to 18% using nicotine replacement therapy. Despite emerging studies and success claims by patients and practitioners, academics are not yet convinced.
There's no evidence that it helps at all above a placebo effect. Now, placebo effect is often strong in behavioural changes, but we need a bit more substance before we can suggest people have hypnotherapy for smoking cessation.
Professor Bitton has spent over 30 years working and researching smoking cessation, a career which includes establishing one of the world's first smokers' clinics in Sydney and founding the International Journal of Smoking Cessation.
Over my career, I have downstairs in my office a museum of things that have been brought forward as the cure for smoking. Teas and creams and tablets and different sorts of patches with different things in them, things you could smoke, things you could stick up your nose. Not much of it's been very helpful.
The Cancer Council's Tackling Tobacco program for disadvantaged demographics also steers clear of recommending what is generally regarded as an under-researched therapy.
We do not support or recommend those as part of the Tackling Tobacco program, but some individuals may feel that they are effective. What we do know is that sometimes the supporting elements of those, such as the counseling that might be offered alongside something like hypnotherapy, may actually be the effective part of that is helping somebody to quit smoking.
What I deal with, which nothing else will deal with, is the psychological addiction. And that's really what trips smokers up. They have a psychological addiction to smoking, and that's something that I address.
Matheson doesn't care what method gets him off cigarettes, just as long as he can quit so he can pursue his hiking dreams.
If someone said to me today, give me $5,000, I will give you a tablet that you will never, ever, guaranteed 100% smoke again, I'd borrow $5,000, I'd do it in a heartbeat.
Lachlan Bennett, The Alternative.